Hey guys, Emir99 here and welcome to the second episode of the Gravel Mini Tour in our channel. If you've not seen the first episode, be sure to check it out. There was some very fun racing in the gravel terrain in Pro Cycling Manager 2024. And today we're continuing the tour with 4 more stages. Firstly, a time trial, a 25km gravel time trial. Then a flat stage with wind zones. Then the hardest stage of the tour in Villars-sur-Olonne near the UCI Center in Switzerland. And we're going to end it on a 197km stage in Girona. Wout van Aert started the tour fantastically with a win in the flat stage in Sipaquete, but when the gradients rise, it was Tadej Pogačar who showed his dominance and now sits first in the general classification, 51 seconds ahead of Wout van Aert. Now let's see in the time trial if Wout van Aert can crawl some seconds back against Tadej Pogačar. Okay, the time trial is underway, and one man I want to mention is Antonio Tiberi, because he's got 74 time trial, good all-round stats, but 62 cobbles. He seems to be doing quite well. Now across the finish in Lithuania, he's 7th, 47 seconds down on Axel Zangl. And looking at Zangl's time, he's got, actually Demar, who's just went fastest, looking at his, he's got only 69 time trial, but good flat and cobble, so definitely cobble stat has an importance in this time trial. Stats-wise, the best rider we have is Søren Varenskjold, 76 time trial, 77 flat and 75 cobbles, definitely one for the top 10 this stage, maybe. Varenskjold coming to the finish line. It's going to be 3rd place, 20 seconds off Michael Bjerg. Honestly, I expected more. Victor Campenaerts also close to the finish. Is he going to beat our time? 20 seconds 3rd place is not bad, but I would have hoped to have better results than Romain Gregoire. First check for Evenepoel. He's 7 seconds behind Tim Wellens. Gaps are not so big. Ooh, Mathieu van der Poel currently 1st place, and Wout van Aert just passes it, and he's now 7 seconds ahead of Mathieu van der Poel. It's Wout van Aert versus Mathieu van der Poel and versus Tadej Pogačar, it seems. What will Pogačar's time be in the first split? He's 13 seconds down on Wout van Aert. Meanwhile, in the finish, Tim Wellens has beaten Filippo Ganna, and now Jonas Abrahamsen is crossing the finish line. He's going to lose 1 minute 49 this time trial. Matej Mohoric comes 6th and Michael Bjerg currently 3rd. Eyes on Remco Evenepoel, the world champion in time trial. He's not going to be winning today with his 66 cobbles. He's 10th with 23 seconds down. Mathieu van der Poel will be taking the provisional lead, but how many seconds? 23 seconds, a good gap. Tom Pidcock up next to the finish. He's 3rd in the GC right now, wearing the white jersey. And he crosses the line in 9th place, 39 seconds lost. Wout van Aert, though, he's looking ever so fast, and 20 seconds to Mathieu van der Poel is the gap Wout van Aert has taken. And now Tadej Pogačar has still not passed the Flamme Rouge. He will lose some time today, but how many seconds? 51 seconds was the gap between Wout van Aert and Tadej Pogačar for the red jersey. And he loses 39 seconds, which means the general classification is now 11 seconds between Tadej Pogačar and Wout van Aert. So it seems that cobble stats do have an effect when you have a time trial in gravel terrain in Pro Cycling Manager. Obviously, Tadej Pogačar also has 78 cobbles, while Wout van Aert also have more time trial stat and more cobble stats, so therefore was able to take 40 seconds off Tadej Pogačar. Meanwhile, Filippo Ganna with 77 cobbles was not able to beat Mathieu van der Poel with those secondaries, 81 flat and 83 cobbles. Next stage though, Rodin to Rodin, we now go to France, and we do have a little bit of a wind zone with 50 kilometers to go. Let's see what the action will bring. It's a pure flat stage, so yeah, it's time to be attacking with our team Uno X and try to get Jonas Abrahamsen back to a top 10 spot. Okay, the stage has started and we have chosen to join the morning breakaway again, as it seems to be paying off for now. Bissiger, Wolscheid, Ethan Vernon and Emil Schliepens is our companions for today. When the gap increases, obviously you can see the differences between the riders. Riding in gravel is quite difficult, and you get punctures like Tom Pidcock, 3rd in the GC, still stays in the group though. So he's lucky about that. Mats Pedersen also with a puncture. He's 5th in GC. Corners, we got another Ineos rider, Filippo Ganna this time with a puncture. Battistella with a puncture. Then But more riders with punctures here. One thing I can say about the gravel in PCM is that you do get a lot of punctures. Not necessarily too much crashes, but a lot of punctures. There we go. Vernon from the breakaway has a puncture. Now Wolscheid has a puncture. So it really is a puncture bingo happening right now. Well, now the gap's increasing and a lot of riders struggling. No, Rasmus. Rasmus has dropped due to a puncture. That means we need someone protecting Abrahamsen. That's going to be Verenskjöld. And we do have Christoph as our will be our last domestique today. The pace is really increased right now, and the peloton now down to 34 riders. No, Abrahamsen with a puncture. No. No. We have to wait. Abrahamsen with a puncture. That is not good news. Come on, follow Werenskjöld now. Werenskjöld, go as fast as you can, my guy. Come on. We did get water at least. Okay, we've survived that. And looking at the front, actually, 3 riders, but Hulgaard has no energy left. So, we have another puncture. No, it's for Wout van Aert. How unlucky is he? Wout van Aert with a puncture, but the pace is not high at all. Pogačar has no domestiques left, and he can't do anything right now. With 40 kilometers to go, peloton cannot set up a pace. 36 riders, but when will the attacks come? Evenepoel. Evenepoel is making a move. But he stopped again. Wout van Aert back in this group. Tadej Pogačar is here as well. We do have energy, so we're definitely countering these moves. The riders in front have literally no energy. Maybe Wolscheid and Vernon looks a bit good, but Liepinch and Hulgaard are finished. With 3 minutes the gap, with 36 kilometers to go, and the wind has picked up the pace now, 32 kilometers per hour. We don't afford to lose to any splits right now, so Abrahamsen try to increase the pace here. We have Mathieu van der Poel in front, and Pogačar is going to attack. Or is he? Wow. He's definitely tried some sort of an attack there. But couldn't get the acceleration that he would like. Tadej Pogačar in front of this group. We're in front with Abrahamsen. And Pogačar is trying again. Now there's just going to be a few riders that are able to follow the pace. Tadej Pogačar making a big acceleration. And now it's just 10 riders here. And Pidcock is also dropping behind. The favorites group is just 9. Bissiger. There's another attack from Tadej Pogačar. Now we're losing the wheel. But we should be back. Stefan Küng is out of energy and he's dropping behind. So it's again Pogačar, Van Aert and Van der Poel. Meanwhile in the breakaway, Max Wolscheid seems to be the favorite. But with 30 kilometers to go, the gap's now down to 1 minute 40. We do have an advantage that we have a teammate with 28 kilometers to go. That is Alexander Kristoff with 78 flat and 75 cobbles. Here's the attack. Here's the attack from Matej Mohoric. Are we going to see any responses? I'm increasing the pace here. Do we have anyone struggling? Van der Poel is here. Pogačar is here. Mathieu van der Poel has a puncture. Meanwhile, I'm trying to follow Matej Mohoric's attack because I do now have the energy and there's only now 13 kilometers to go, but Mohoric is not pacing with me. And the group's going to be back. Mathieu van der Poel is actually back as well. Where is Tadej Pogačar? Tadej Pogačar right now behind. Is he struggling? He's trying to come back. He has a puncture. Tadej Pogačar has a puncture with 12 kilometers to go. Meanwhile, we are in this group right now. Abrahamsen following Mathieu van der Poel. No, Wout van Aert's wheel. Where is Mathieu van der Poel? He's behind with Tadej Pogačar. Wout van Aert seems to be gaining a minute. Now Pogačar increases the tempo after the puncture. We're following Wout van Aert with Abrahamsen. Obviously, he has to do the chase in order to get some seconds on Tadej Pogačar, who's 1 minute down behind, right in this group with Mathieu van der Poel. All of these riders had a puncture today at some point. But can we make a move? for the stage win. Now just 6 kilometers to go. And there goes Abrahamsen for the stage win. Can he possibly take it? Abrahamsen now in the wheel of Vernon. Now tries to catch Max Walscheid. I think we're just going to come up short here. But Wout van Aert and Mohoric do not have the energy. Oh, we have caught him. We have caught Walscheid. Come on. We need some energy. We need some energy with 2 kilometers to go. Come on, Abrahamsen. Oh, the legs are fully empty. Trying to catch Walscheid. Do we have something for the sprint? Like 600 meters, 500 meters to go. We are going to move from the left. No, Walscheid also has a sprint. And so does Matej Mohoric, who overtakes us to take the second place. Walscheid wins. And meanwhile, Wout van Aert is going to come 6th with 45 seconds down. Here's the Van der Poel and Pogačar group. Do they have something in their legs? Well, Mathieu van der Poel, 1 minute 36. Wout van Aert moves into the red jersey. What a victory for Max Walscheid from the breakaway, wins the stage. And now in the GC, Wout van Aert has a 44 seconds advantage on Tadej Pogačar. And third place Mathieu van der Poel is now 4 minutes 41 seconds down. Meanwhile, Jonas Abrahamsen moves up to 7th place in the GC, 9 minutes down. But now, the stage we've been waiting for, a mountain gravel stage. Definitely everything is in the hands of Tadej Pogačar here. Jonas Vingegaard, Roglic, Evenepoel, they've lost a lot of time and they're currently not able to overtake Tadej Pogačar in the general classification. But it's going to be about Wout van Aert versus Tadej Pogačar. Tadej Pogačar needs, I think, at least 2 minutes to be able to win the GC because he's losing a lot in the flat stages. He's lost 2 times in a row in the flat stage, but this stage is literally for him. A Hor category climb, a 100-kilometer race, and about 50-kilometer is in the gravels. So let's see what happens today. And already the pace is quite high for the first kilometers. We do have a breakaway. Felix Gal, Primož Roglic, 18 minutes. Lascano 14 minutes and Alaphilippe 18 minutes. It's a proper third week Grand Tour breakaway. I mean, Roglic being 18 minutes down, obviously. Well, it's going to be an epic stage. Look at these gradients, 17% up. And it's also going to be gravel on top of this climb. So let's look at the front. We've got 5 minutes 50 gap for O'Connor, Gal, Lascano, Alaphilippe, Carapaz, Roglic, Skelmose. Lascano has won 5 points in the KOM standings. If you look at the KOM standings, Wout van Aert currently lead, but definitely there are enough points today to take it from them, especially at the finish. In Las Planches, 20 points will be awarded to the first rider across Les Planches. And Carapaz is attacking. Well, there's going to be battle for these mountain points. Primož Roglic, main favorite to take the points here in the Climbly sector. 20% up to Barbeluz. Visma Lease bike is pacing this quite high. I don't know if that's the good of Wout van Aert. 73 mountain. He'll be up against Jonas Vingegaard and Tadej Pogačar. Obviously, Vingegaard should be a teammate today for Wout van Aert, as he is right now coming to the front. But that could all play into the hands of Tadej Pogačar. So the first part of the climbs are done. The peloton 74 riders. Van der Poel's here, Wout van Aert's here, obviously Pogačar's here as well. Visma Lease bike controlling the tempo, but 9 minutes to the front. Meanwhile, Primož Roglic, who's 18 minutes down, is again sprinting for another 5 points here. He's already got today 4 points, so this 5 will get him up to 9, but attacking early, he's maybe going to lose these points, and Richard Carapaz from the left will take these 5 points. His total now is going to be 7 points. I got to remind that this was a real gravel race, a real course that was ridden as a UCI gravel series, so those percentages in the gravel as well. Massive respect to the gravel cyclist. Oh no, Abrahamsen with a puncture. No, not again. And yep, we do have to make a mountain train for him then. And there we go. This is not the start I was hoping for. Yeah, Jonas Vingegaard protecting Wout van Aert in a gravel mountain stage is the scenes you do not expect. But here in this channel, we make the impossible possible. Just 3 kilometers to the end of the climb. Wout van Aert still in front of the group. Bjerg now done. Tadej Pogačar might attack soon. Meanwhile, up ahead now Primož Roglič tries an attack also for the 20 points. This is a crucial stage right now, and Primož Roglič seems to be dropping Alaphilippe. Can anyone respond to the Slovenian? Yes, but it's going to be Primož Roglič is going to take the full points, and now they are tied in the best climbers classification. Meanwhile, Primož Roglič is now going to win the stage as well. Primož Roglič wins ahead of Carapaz and Skelmose. Now we go back. What's happening here? Tadej Pogačar is right now behind Tiesj Benoot, and with 500 meters to go, it seems that Wout van Aert might survive Tadej Pogačar. Pogačar not attacking. Oh, he attacks now, and he's going to take some seconds here. He left it late, and Tadej Pogačar is powering on this last 2 kilometers. Now it's going to be a downhill, and the response of Visma Lease bike expectedly not there. Pogačar finishes, and Visma Lease bike and Wout van Aert, they're going to lose about a minute, just over and under, and that's good news for Wout van Aert. Mathieu van der Poel also finishes just another minute behind. Very good effort from the Dutchman. Meanwhile, Abrahamsen for us is going to lose a lot of minutes, but still should be placed in the top 15 of the rankings. Time to look at the podium. Primož Roglič with a victory, 5 minutes 14 seconds over Tadej Pogačar. But what does the general classification look like? Tadej Pogačar takes red from Wout van Aert, but the gap is just 26 seconds. And the race for the third place heats up as Tom Pidcock overtakes Mathieu van der Poel. Just 8 seconds separate them. And now to end the episode, Girona to Girona, as I must correct my pronunciation, 197 kilometer flat stage. I think it should go to the breakaway, so we'll try the breakaway with maybe Magnus Kort. And let's see what happens between Tadej Pogačar and Wout van Aert once again. Okay, the stage is on the way, and Stefan Küng is the first one to attack. Let's get our riders to the front. Magnus Kort is the rider that I want to join the breakaway with. Actually, Carapaz also joining. There are battle for the KOM points, obviously. Carapaz gets 2 points in the first KOM to now tie Primož Roglič in the KOM classification. And there they go, Stefan Küng against Carapaz. It's going to be Richard Carapaz, who adds another 5 points and now is the virtual KOM leader. Breakaway being this small, Emil Schliepin seems to be giving up on this break. So it's now Küng, Carapaz, whose probably only aim is to get the 10 points. And Küng to try to move up in the GC a little bit. He's just 13 minutes down. Now checkpoint time for Richard Carapaz. We have completely collapsed. So does Carapaz though. Meanwhile, Stefan Küng with his flattened cobble stat is the strongest and actually dropping both Carapaz and us in this climb right now. Meanwhile, in the peloton, Jonas Abrahamsen is about to be alone. All his teammates have collapsed in this climb, and now with 78 kilometers to go, the peloton going to be left with not many riders here. Abrahamsen not having the best of the day is a -1, and he's dropped from the peloton. We are back now, but our energy is not looking good. I mean, this is incredible. It's 57 kilometers to go, and this is the state of the peloton. Remco Evenepoel dropped from the group, 50 kilometers to go, and we have a group of 16. Tadej Pogačar increasing the pace, Wout van Aert in the group, 54 kilometers to go, one man in the breakaway, Stefan Küng, 2 minutes the distance, and wowzers. After 150 kilometers riding in the gravel, peloton has exploded. And now it is first place Tadej Pogačar, second place Wout van Aert, third place Tom Pidcock, and fourth place Mathieu van der Poel in this group with Lascano also behind. Pogačar aiming for this stage, try to drop Wout van Aert. Will it be possible? Ooh, 28 kilometers to go. Wout van Aert had a puncture, but the pace is really low and everyone's unwilling to work at the moment. They're again waiting for the last kilometers to maybe place an attack, so they've recovered an energy. But up ahead, Stefan Küng has now increased his gap to 4 minutes 30 with 24 kilometers to go. 2 kilometers to go. I can safely say Stefan Küng has ended gravel and now is in the city center of Girona, where we have a small uphill section towards the final kilometers, just 1 and 1.5%, and he sprints to victory. Stefan Küng, what a victory. Now looking at here, these guys have neutralized the race. It's just going to be a sprint finish for the bony seconds, 6 and 4 seconds available. And Wout van Aert will be the favorite here. So is Mathieu van der Poel. Let's see who wins the sprint. Mathieu van der Poel the first one, and Pidcock is following him. Wout van Aert, can he get second place? It's close, but no, it's going to be not Mathieu van der Poel, but Tadej Pogačar drops few seconds here. Wow. Mohoric comes home 6th, and Deli and Pedersen. Good result by Arno Deli here to finish inside the top 10. Meanwhile, Jonas Abrahamsen, not the best of days for him. He's going to finish nearly 13 minutes down on Stefan Küng. There it is, stage classification, and it seems that Wout van Aert has gained 22 seconds on Tadej Pogačar on that sprint alone. Wow. Tadej Pogačar really didn't have anything in the legs, and the GC will be really close now. It's same time at the end of the episode between Tadej Pogačar and Wout van Aert. Pogačar keeps red, and also for third place now just 2 seconds. This is incredible. This is why we love Pro Cycling Manager. This is why we love challenges like this. In the gravel tour, after 25 hours of racing, and most of them in gravel, Tadej Pogačar and Wout van Aert are tied in times, and Thomas Pidcock and Mathieu van der Poel 5 minutes 37 following. Stefan Küng has moved up to 5th place, 8 minutes 25 down, closely followed by Matej Mohoric. Laporte and Jorgensen make it back to the top 10. Meanwhile, Jonas Abrahamsen, despite a horrible stage, gets 2 places. In the points, it's Wout van Aert, Stefan Küng now up to 3rd. In mountain, it's Richard Carapaz. Young rider is safely in the hands of Tom Pidcock, team on Team Visma Lease a Bike. However, make sure drop a like and tune in to the next episode. If we get 100 likes on this video, I will release the video literally then. Okay? If we get 100 likes in this video, I will release it. I will not wait, because it's been a battle for the ages so far. And what are the 2 stages in the finale? McLaren Vale to McLaren Vale in Australia. Exactly. Tour Down Under category. We have 3 climbs here, one at the end, 106 kilometer in the gravel, and then the 9th stage. This will be fixed, by the way. There's no 3 finish lines at all. A 79 kilometer medium mountain stage. And that was the wrap of the episode. It was a very long one, but a very fun one indeed. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed it, drop down a like and leave a comment below. And if you've not already subscribed for more Pro Cycling Manager 2024 content, be sure to not miss out any and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for your support. It's been me, Emery99, and I hope to see you in the finale.